Tom Brady's Facebook, let me read. Every part of what I do depends on the guys I play with. We'll let him go on the dangling preposition. I'm Kevin Dupont for Globe 10.0, here with Greg Bedard. Okay, he's telling us winning over wallet. Do you buy it? Is this guy the exception?
Well, he's definitely a little bit of exception. I don't think he's, he's not the savior I think that everybody's making him out to be, because, one of the details that came out once we got the final contract numbers yesterday is that, the last 3 years are basically guaranteed.
That's the fascinating part about this.
Yeah. So it makes it basically, in essence, a 3-year, $57 million guaranteed contract. And that puts him right in line with Drew Brees and Peyton Manning, what they got last year. It's less. But, look, Tom Brady gave up the chance to, the Patriots come to him and say, we want this cap room. He could have said, nah, no thanks. I'm going to go to free agency in 2 years. Tom Brady has given up the chance to go to free agency again. And so there is definite value in that. So he definitely did something for the team, but it was a pretty fair deal to both sides, considering you're talking about a quarterback, who's going to get, $24 million guaranteed when he's at the end of his career, and who knows how good he's going to be at that time.
Right. And the pushback on that point is he could have waited out those 2 years, but then he's 37. He's going to be banged up. You got to consider even Tom Brady gets a little bit old. Mm-hmm. Is he going to go out at that age and get himself a 3-year deal at $20 million? I would say no. You would say?
I would say heck yes.
Even at that age?
Oh, yeah. At that age. And plus, look, he's a pocket quarterback. Those guys don't get hurt anymore. I mean, unless you have the freak Brady.
Accident.
Yeah,
right.
But I mean, the way the NFL, those guys don't get hurt that much. In this league, you have a chance. If you're the Jacksonville Jaguars or the San Diego Chargers, a struggling market, and you have a chance to bring in Tom Brady and you don't have an answer at quarterback, heck yes, you're giving that money to Tom Brady.
Okay. In a bigger picture, and this doesn't speak to Tom's philosophy or anything. We all wonder what's it going to be here with Tom at quarterback after Tom. Does that fit into the program in the NFL, or do they just take this kind of play-by-play? I mean,
oh no,
they're actually going to groom somebody in here over 5 years.
Yeah, and I think this extension tells us that it's not Ryan Mallett, because if they were big on Ryan Mallett's train, they would probably think about trading Tom Brady or doing something after this season. But now I think we know the answer on Mallett, that they're going to move him at some point. I mean, they're not shopping him, but they definitely listen to offers.
Yeah. Greg Bedard, folks. Everything I do depends on who I sit with.